Today, Precarious plays
Lost Kingdoms 2. No one here in our little production group, our little band of 3, has a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
For assorted reasons. Bale still feels burned, still holds a grudge from the Wii and Wii U.
Yeah.
You just rely on the kindness of friends for your access to most video games.
I think that I went out of my way to get a PS4 and a copy of Spider-Man.
And a copy of Spider-Man, yeah.
And a few other things, but Spider-Man was really what I wanted to play.
Let's establish a scale here.
All right, well, if you establish a scale, then it's not going to seem right.
Then I won't be in the right anymore. So, if you establish a scale, could you fill a drawer with old consoles?
How big's the drawer? I mean...
a biggish sock drawer.
With consoles that weren't hand-me-downs?
Just with all the consoles you own, babe. Babe.
Like, yeah, I could. No. What, with the cables and controllers? And
no,
does it count
just
if
the
I
consoles.
have Guitar Hero?
Okay. That is not it. That
no,
is a
I had
peripheral.
For myself, I had a Game Boy SP.
Yeah.
A PlayStation 2. A GameCube. And I'm counting the PS4.
Okay.
So then, yes, I could. Thank you. But that's it. I'm tapped out after that.
Listen, bro. I could fill a standard-ish sized sock drawer just with Game Boys.
Well, you know what that demonstrates?
That I really like Game Boys. It is far and away my favorite. The handheld is my favorite form of video games.
I was gonna say it demonstrates that I'm smart in the friends that I choose to have who buy consoles that I can then borrow.
Thank you. Thank you, bandit.
You're welcome. I'm the leech that keeps on giving. Did you know that they numb you a little bit when they bite their little teeth in?
Thank you, you social highwayman. So, what was I saying? Dang darn. Yeah. Nobody here has a Switch.
Right.
Oh, yeah, so...
my reason is that I'm always late to the game on everything. Like, I just started playing, like, the old Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Hold on. Don't spoil. I've been waiting on a Switch XL.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's going to happen, which is why right now, just like every other person in the world, I'm like, that Switch is looking pretty good right about now.
Yeah.
I get them all with Mad Storm. These mummies are pretty tough, so if I can... Oh, yes! Good job, Hagen.
Candy is for everyone.
So, yeah, the Switch is looking pretty good right about now.
Yeah.
But they're all gone.
Yeah.
They've become an endangered species.
Which is so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about that part of it.
Yeah.
But
we should probably leave that on the table.
I do feel like, in short, I don't think that protections for scalping should be restricted to like essential goods. I feel like I'm pretty sure that like Amazon stepped in to say like, no, you can't stop charging people ridiculous prices for hand sanitizer and toilet paper. That's gross. That's gross and it's wrong. It's so obviously wrong. What's wrong with you? And I don't feel like that should be any different for some jagweed that goes out and buys 10 Switches and then tries to sell them for $800 a piece or whatever.
Yeah. So nobody has a Switch.
Except for the people that are willing to support villainy. Like, that also bothers me. It's the people that, like, if I would love nothing more than for the world at large to just say, no, you can sit on your $4,000 worth of Switch.
Yeah, but there's always those people who are like, I mean, I've got it and I want the thing, so why don't I just feed into this loop?
Here, I was trying to show you with a small bug before. The
Yeah.
mummies make it much more obvious. See the red eyes?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, same thing that the runestone does.
Is that a backpack? Looks
It
like
is.
a backpack. Oh, it is a backpack.
Yeah, I had to go get the bottle there so I could oil that switch to open this door to find our fairy friends.
Oh.
And the fairy friend's fairy friend of fairies.
Aw. Is he the same guy or just somebody from the same club?
I'm saved. Oh, thank you.
Because it's
My name is
anime
I'm studying the fairies.
inspired-ish.
Yeah.
Probably the great
grandson. I
Mm-hmm.
don't suppose
He has a fine hat.
you seem to be a veteran adventurer. I wonder if you would be willing to catch some red fairies for me. The red ones are pretty friendly. You wouldn't really have to do anything once you caught them.
Whoop.
Oh, yep. One of them caught me.
I'd be willing to give you cards in exchange for the fairies. I have some quite rare ones. Well, what do you say? I live on the outskirts of Kadishu. Come visit if you can.
I like him.
Dang, but I had to talk to him. And there were red fairies and stuff in that chamber. Wow, I'll just dart back in there really quickly. Well, you already skipped to the point.
The point is...
The desire for the new Animal Crossing, I think, might be influencing my feelings on the subject.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to fight anybody. I just want to rearrange my furniture.
God, can I just go, like, a few hours without being eaten?
Ah!
Oh, no! Evidently not. Ah!
Can we just play something where... Bah! Oh my god, would you... Bah!
I can't even get through the sentence without getting bled.
Bah! Yeah. Well, so in that vein, I was looking for something chill to do, and I opened up Stardew Valley, and I was like, this is nice. One more thing on my to-do list. And then I was curious because I hadn't played an Animal Crossing, and
You've never crossed an animal.
no, I've never crossed an animal. I tend to be friends with them. And because I've never crossed an animal, I did not understand the point of the game. And now I do.
Well, I'm glad you do, because I thought for sure I was doing a really poor job of explaining it. Because whenever you asked, I said, like, imagine like a nice junior version of reality where things tend to go your way. That's sort of the point.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you lived in a sweet little commune that was good instead of scary, and
You've employed many methods and lots of words to explaining why Animal Crossing is something worth doing. And I never understood it until now. And the most recent words that you used were aggressively pleasant.
yeah.
And I think that is exactly what I needed at this moment. I needed something aggressively pleasant. So it's perfect for right now. It's perfect for when, like, it doesn't even feel like there's not much going on in Animal Crossing, except for there can be.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly self-directed.
Yeah. It just depends on how much you decide to care about this tiny little world full of cute animals.
And I will say that you might not be getting the...
What?
You might not be getting, like, the maximum experience.
Yeah.
Because you started on my copy in my town, and a lot of the potential stuff I feel like you're like afraid to undertake.
Yeah.
Because like I already have like a road system in place.
Well, I'll wreck that at some point.
You already...
I didn't wreck it. I just accidentally removed a tile. That's fixable. You told me so. And also, it's still missing, by the way, since
Well,
the
I'm
last
saying
time
I keep meaning to ask you, like, hey, where's that tile you kicked out of existence? Ya brute.
I don't know where it is. It's not in my inventory. I looked for it. That's the first thing I did. I was like, well, let me put it back. And it was not anywhere.
Well, that's because it's my design.
Oh, okay.
It's the what you've been using for like shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
You can also put those on the ground.
Oh, nice. Anyway, the point is that it is the only way I can get a haircut right now. So I've just been going and getting a haircut. Usually, I'm not much one for the salon, but it has now been a little bit too long since my last haircut. And I hadn't planned on getting a haircut soon, but now it's been like way longer than I intended. So
Dang it. This might be the end for me.
Oh, don't say that. You can get away. You shouldn't run with both of your hands down. You're gonna fall and trip and hit yourself in the face.
This thing is pretty rough.
Yeah, it looks rough. You eat something? You make yourself a toast?
There are a few things I can do. Right now I'm just trying to wait for Barry to come up.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the cards I have in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
That was an alright dent.
That was a good toss.
I see blues coming up though, so... Nope. 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 This is the worst whenever you have 2 or 3 cards that you want to keep, so you can't cycle through them very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Also, it allows me to do home improvements. And I found matching furniture.
You found a shocking amount of matching furniture in like the first 2 or 3 days, and I curse your beginner's luck because I've been trying to, like I actually gave up on sets and have just been trying to just find stuff that looks nice together. Like the entire time I've played New Leaf.
No, I'm gonna have the same set of furniture the entire time. Oh, but the funny thing about Animal Crossing is that it is such a casual experience for me at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
It is making it more of a mystery to me as to like why so many people like really love it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels very, I don't know, it's not demanding. Hey, there's the guy at the end of the row.
Yes.
Like, you put it down for hours because you have to, because the day passes at the same rate time does in this world.
Well...
Unless you do stuff that you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
With the clock, which is stupid, and I don't like it. Because then what's the point? If you're gonna have something so aggressively pleasant, like, why make it into something that it's not? By jiggling the clock.
Because
like,
people like to have, they don't want to get, they want to have.
Yeah, well, it's like having, did you ever have one of those like virtual pet creatures? Like,
yes, so Tamagotchi.
Yes, I had one, and we ended up having, it doesn't matter. The point is that I did have one, and I remember having to go check on it every once in a while. And that's what it feels like to play Animal Crossing. It's like having a small pet Like a hamster. Like you go look at it every once in a while and sometimes you get it more things for the box that it's in. And it's nice. And cute. And sometimes it poops, so you have to clean stuff.
Any second now, I'm gonna go take care of that guy.
Yeah, I believe
Just you wait.
I believe you, but your arms are a little low there. He's shuffling at you. He's shuffling at you real slow. Oh my god, he might be in range. He's coming. He's heading at you. Yeah, anyways, so... I still... I now understand... I now grok the Animal Crossing. I just realize now that I never felt cruddy enough to feel like playing it. You know? I
get that.
I was not ready for that type of escapism, but now I am, and it's nice.
What the hell?
What the hell indeed? That was so stupid.
That hitbox was about 3 times the width that it was supposed to be. I am not entirely sure if I can beat this guy now because I don't think I have enough HP and magic stones. And he still has a lot of his. Let me see if I can knock enough stones out like this. No, I don't think that connected at all. Okay. I'm gonna take care of that guy between episodes because, I mean, functionally he's very similar to the one that we already fought.
Yeah.
And I don't want to...
He just caught you low on juice.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's interesting, like the entry cost to that guy's zone if you're not very specifically trying to preserve to get to him. Like I spent a lot of cards and energy fighting a sandworm.
Yeah.
In front of his domain.
Yeah. Does it respawn?
Maybe, but and now I'm just gonna run past it. Or, wow, do my best to run past it.
Oh. What?
Wow. Okay, so I might be restarting again, depending on how
the next
this
few
goes.
pops go. Yeah.
All right. Well, I at least made it up there.
Shoo.
Goodness, game. That's what I get for trying to run past, I guess.